King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Sue Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Here we go. The mysterious demon face syndrome. Our people going crazy. Our people going, man, people's just talking about, man, motherfuckers is out here. They walking out in the street. Motherfuckers' faces is changing and shit. They taking on this face that distorted and shit. Listen here. You gonna get worked out on out there. I'm trying to tell you. I know how y'all manifest. You know, I know how y'all manifest. And yeah, and I do believe that there's some demonic entities that is on this planet. Hell yeah, I done seen some of it my goddamn self. You see what I'm saying? You rule it out and you lose out. Rule it out and your ass gonna lose out because it's real. I'd rather prepare for it. You understand? I'd rather believe and prepare for it and get out here. That's how you motherfuckers, you motherfuckers be kind to these motherfuckers. And then you end up in the goddamn basement some goddamn where on the hit list of Ed Gein and Son of Sam and Jeffrey Dahmer. Your ass be one of the victims who they eat and motherfucking eat their brains and shit. This, that, and the third. It's some real sick motherfuckers out here. You feel what I'm saying? And yeah, they are possessed. It's real. You know, and so they saying there's a lot of motherfuckers out here that's manifesting the demon face. And so and people, you hear a lot of videos, they say they are, they walking amongst us. Motherfucker, they been amongst you. I mean, goddamn, you act like they just landed. These motherfuckers been here from day one. You see what I'm saying? But in all the chaos that what go on in our communities and shit, we not aware of this shit, what's going on. We just now on the escalated level starting to look at some of these stories. And a lot of people don't want to believe it. You see what I'm saying? They just don't want to, even though in their books, they so-called holy books is submerged in all the jinn and all these prophets in these books are supposedly exercising demons and shit about the peoples and things of that nature. And so it's reality because the demons is in the mind. You understand what I'm saying? They go into the mind. A lot of people think, no, they go into the mind. They saturate in your mind. You see what I'm saying? This is where they go. And so, yeah, and motherfucker, all these motherfuckers out here doing demonic shit and this, that, some of them motherfuckers make these faces up here. Man, you know what I'm saying? This is like Candyland shit. You know what I'm saying? This is like Candyland shit. But, a lot of people is saying that, and I'm going to tell you, I seen some crazy shit. My damn self, where, and I tell this story, and it's not many stories that I have like this particular. I've seen two, in 2 times in my life, man. Either they were demons or they was witches, either or they were both. It very well could be both, man. But it was like, you know what I'm saying? I had all my necklaces and shit. I had all my medallions and my amulets on and shit. And I remember I think I was going to a lecture and I needed something out of it was either the CVS, Walgreens or something. And man, it was 2 old Neanderthal white women. You understand what I'm saying? They was, they was back bent. They was old, man. They old and they all, you know what I'm saying? And listen, man, it was like, it was other people in the fucking, in the CVS, just say CVS. But nobody was at the line but them. And man, when I came and got in the line behind, man, them motherfuckers turned around and looked at me. And man, it was like, man, they seen, man, whatever I was like, you know what I'm saying? Something that was, putting pain on their ass, the energy, the righteousness and shit. Man, they faces like balled up and shit, and like, you know what I'm saying? I say, what the fuck? And they rushed out. I mean, they rushed out. They was like, like, hurry up and shit. You know what I'm saying? They was erratic and they went out the fucking door. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? I seen that shit twice in my life, and that was some crazy shit. And like I said, them motherfuckers looked at me like they seen God, nigga, and that they was the devil, and they took the flight. You know what I'm saying? And when they look back, they had a face of hideous fright, not fright, but I was repulsive to their ass. That's more of the word. They looked at me like I was repulsive. And then their face was like, and they say them witches and shit, especially when you got certain oils on, that damn that frankincense and myrrh, that Egyptian musk, certain oils and shit. You understand? They smell that, and their ass it's like holy water on their ass. You see what I'm saying? I wish I had a bucket of whole lot of drench them motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? They say they get to shrinking like on goddamn the Wizard of Oz and shit. And like I say, I only seen it. It ain't like I'm the type of nigga that's gonna go around and you know what I'm saying, just make shit up. You know what I'm saying? It be instances in your motherfucking life where you run into some shit like, well, what the fuck was that? You know what I'm saying? I had to think about that shit. And so, yeah, and they face and shit be like, God damn, now I know white people hate niggas, but God damn, I can't be the only nigga that they ever saw. So if they was that, repulsed by niggas, they shouldn't even come out the goddamn house. Them motherfuckers act like, man, I was about to throw holy water or that the symbols, that when they seen them symbols, they were like, oh, because they like them witches, they like to take our amulets and our symbols and they like to twist it and shit. And then when they see you and you come and manifesting the true energy, you see what I'm saying? They take off. You see what I'm saying? Because they know God is in his holy temple. You feel me? Motherfucker got to take off. You feel? And so in another time, like I was, I think I was downtown. And man, I was at least a half, and it was noon. You feel? This shit's still in my mind to this day. I was downtown, and it was noon, so it was people was starting to come out. You know how it is downtown, and it's noon. People going get their lunch and shit, and this, that, and the third. And man, I'm walking. I think I'm about to catch a bus or something. And I'm looking back, man, and man, I looked up to see if if it had went by or something. And man, I'm like a half a block back. Man, this witch turned, I'm talking about, when she turned around, she looked me dead in my fucking eye, man, from a half a block. When she turned around, I seen, because it wouldn't even made me no different if somebody turned around and say, for instance, they looking for a bus. Man, this witch looked me dead in my eye. Like she knew, she had eyes in the back of her motherfucking head. And when she turned around, man, she went eye to eye with me. And she looked at me like, yeah, I know it's you. Yeah, that's how she looked at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you niggas, the gods is in, some of these, we thought we had got rid of you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, we thought we had, that's how she looked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look me dead in my motherfucking eye, and I look like, what the fuck? You know what I did? I'm going to tell the honest God truth. I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I stopped dead in my track. And I looked at her like, bitch, what you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, why is you looking at me like that? And she looked, and then she turned around, and it was like that bitch disappeared. She just went on about her business. And I kept looking. And she turned corners real quick and got the fuck on. I say, whoa. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's some some entities out in this bitch that ain't right. I can tell you that. Yeah, there's some entities out here. Yeah. That's right. You already know, Ray. I'm telling you, but I was younger, so that shit kind of caught me off guard. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with these wicked motherfuckers? You know, that let me know it's some entities on this planet. Cause ain't no motherfucker gonna, they emanating some negative energy, and I don't know exactly what their source is, many of them, but they emanating some fucking negative, some negative shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be careful of these motherfuckers. So, but we're gonna drop this video in here right quick. They can transform all they want to. I'm gonna transform their ass back. I'm gonna put their ass here. Go on ahead and transform. I'm gonna transform their ass back. Let me put this video up in here. No, that ain't the one. Just the one right here.
On in the US, and for the past few months, for some mysterious reason, there's been several videos popping up all over social media of people seeing what's supposed to be demon faces everywhere they go.
Hey, so today I experienced something that I've never experienced in my life before.
In this specific video posted by Chip Trachenfels, he explains that he had been working delivering products for a company and everything was going smooth until this happened.
As I do every week.
Ray, you say you was raised in a haunted house? Man, listen to me, man. I used to stay in the house, man, and the motherfucking steps would creak, and you could hear motherfuckers walking up the stairs. I used to hate that shit. I used to be in the room, and I'm thinking, I know my mama and them hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the shit creaking, and man, and you can hear the motherfucker stop when they get right to the top of the damn steps. I say, well, don't I mean, I'm thinking to myself, I be wanting to yell out. I say, I know y'all hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Will somebody acknowledge that it's something walking up and down these motherfucking stairs? Because y'all right across the room, doors is wide the fuck open, and ain't nobody saying shit. You can hear the steps creaking all the way to the top of the damn steps. I say, oh, fuck this, man. You know, I say I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of that house. Let me finish this, y'all.
Twice a week I make deliveries to the same guy. I've been doing it for 7 months. And it's the same guy every time I walk in. He's got a big garage with like a couple trucks in it. I walk in, I hand him his parts, we talk for a minute, I walk away. I go on my business. Today, I walked in, and he had his back to me, and he was working on his bench, and he must have heard me coming. I don't know, because I was actually pretty quiet, I thought, but when he turned around, I jumped and kind of grabbed my mouth like that because I didn't know what to think. And he laughed a little bit, and he called me jumpy. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm just not feeling very good. And I handed him his part, and I was like, hey, I gotta go. The reason I reacted that way is because when I looked at him, he was different. He didn't look like the same guy I saw every other time. First thing I saw was he had no color in his eyes. They were completely black. Like black. Like you couldn't even see reflections. It was just a black mass. And for some reason his ears were kind of weird and they had like this little point like that. I don't know what that was.
Whatever it is that happened to Chip Trachenfels that day, it creeped the heck out of him. And he goes on and explains that while talking to other people about it, some mentioned that there's a new disorder where you see demon faces everywhere you look.
I was talking to my friend, and he sent me an article about them saying that a new disorder that's coming out where people are starting to see demon faces in people. And it got me thinking, if they're putting something like that out, could it be a disorder, or is it God is actually letting people see demons and they're just trying to make it look like we're crazy?
Chip goes on and explains his own theory on what could be happening, and even though
I can tell you just like this. If your motherfucking face get to acting crazy, I got something for you, nigga. I'm gonna make you prove, nigga. I'm gonna make you prove, Black Power. I'm gonna make you prove, nigga, that you down with something more powerful than this shit I got in my hand. I'm gonna make you prove it. You see what I'm saying? Whoever got your ass possessed, you gonna go visit his ass real soon. Cause I'm not gonna play no motherfucking game. If your shit get to, ooh, you get to blurry and shit, and your motherfucking, yeah, I'm gonna show your ass something. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got no time to be playing with nobody face changing and shit, and ain't gonna be playing with you.
he could have developed this rare syndrome, I believe it's not the case. He uploads a part 2 and a part 3 and explains that the man that he had seen was actually dead.
I have a massive update. I went into work this morning. My boss told me because Monday is a holiday, he's like, why don't you go ahead and do your Monday route today? I had to stop at that guy's company. And I Googled his name. I have more questions now than I did before. Because the first thing that popped up was his face. And underneath it, it said obituary. That he died in October of 23.
So whatever it was that Chip saw that day, it wasn't because he had this new syndrome. It was because the man was dead. But how do we explain the full-on black eyes and the pointy ears? Was he seeing ghosts, or was it something else entirely? But it doesn't stop there. It seems as if more people are seeing the same
Yeah, that
thing. Check
sounds
this out.
crazy. Yeah, it's one thing to see a motherfucking weird ass face. Nah, he talking about the motherfucker. You just said you had been delivering to the motherfucker. You said you been delivering to the motherfucker. Now all of a sudden the motherfucker dead. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna let shit be, because I done heard other people say he lying his ass off. He said he lying his ass off for Jesus. God damn. Well, we hope he lying his ass off. Yeah, then that motherfucker come ring your doorbell, say ha 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 ha. That motherfucker come ring your doorbell like ha 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 ha. Ah, shit.
There are beings
Uh-oh.
that is walking this earth, and they are not human. I just came from Kroger's. I just got out for work. I went to go pick up a few items.
I Love to Giggle too, an internet profile who is used to uploading comedy videos, recently posted this very bizarre experience she had inside of a supermarket. She explains how she was in the bread aisle just picking up some products when all of a sudden she noticed this person staring at her. A bit freaked out, she moves to another aisle, but this person moves with her and keeps staring at her. And this is what happens.
While I'm in the international aisle at one end, this guy comes around and he's at the top of the same aisle. I see him still looking at me. Now, mind you, there's a couple of things that I need to get out of that aisle. So the first part of the aisle, I grab what I need to grab and I go about midways down. He's at the other end. So he's staring at me still. So I kind of look at him and I go like, how you give somebody that type look? He's still staring. So I'm looking for what I'm looking for. I can't really find it because he's throwing me off because he keeps staring. Mind you, this man don't have nothing in his cart. He's not even turned to look at any food. He's looking directly at me.
Now completely freaked out, she decides to confront the man, and this is what happens next.
I turn to look at him. Y'all, when I tell you, this man stared at me and his eyes turned black. Everything in his whole eyeball, not just the pupil, but the white part, turned completely black. He looked, it said black, and then he walked away. When I tell you I left that cart sitting in that aisle, I didn't even buy nothing from Kroger.
Strange, isn't it? But what's even stranger is that all of this began happening after the eclipse, and there are more videos of it.
I turn around and I see, seen somebody like kind of looking at me, and I was like at first I thought like maybe they like noticed who I was or something. Maybe they were like watching my YouTube channel or something. I thought it was like a fan. No, it wasn't. I look over and like their eyes and their eyes like turned really black, and then their face kind of got kind of distorted. I'll put a picture right up here for you guys. But y'all need to be careful.
Yeah, I put this up here. What this brother? It was this Tahuti Ra. What's up, Tahuti Ra? You saying what you saying down? Let me address this right quick. Tahuti Ra, what's going on with you? What happened to the good old days of the guys bringing lectures and master conferences? Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Information comes in many spectrums, good brother. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, it comes in information is infinite. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I've done, brother, I don't even have to address this. Do you know how many lectures I done, good brother? You see what more? You understand what I'm saying? I done thousands of lectures. Thousands. You feel what I'm saying? How many of these type of videos you think you can find? People get, you have to expand your horizon. You feel what I'm saying? You tap into other frequencies to bring them to the, you understand, to the, the home base so they can go through all the thousands and thousands. I got damn near 5,000 videos on this one damn, this one damn page. So if you don't like this one, all you have to do is go in the menu and find what you like. And I guarantee you, I done touched on every fucking thing at the highest level that it could be touched on at this time. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't like this particular one, you can most definitely find you something on the menu, good brother. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a question. It's just an answer. You say just the answer. You feel me? I know you didn't write all that in there and think I wasn't going to answer you. Yeah, that was a long question. Matter of fact, it's the longest goddamn question I have ever seen in my damn chat. So I felt the need to answer it. You know what I'm saying? I just felt the need to answer that. As if in matter of fact, if you don't like that one, you can go over to Black Power Cartel. I've been uploading Doc Ben, and so I manifest myself in so many areas until a lot of niggas get confused on the shit that I do. So what you do, you can go over there to Black Power Cartel. Yeah. Well, yeah, you can go over there and get you a lecture from I got Ivan over there. I got Doc. I got Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark. We got Dr. Africa. Whatever one you want, you can go on over there and get that. You feel me? Don't feel that. Love. Much love. Yeah. But anyway, you see, you can't keep beating the goddamn, the same drum. When you keep playing the same tune, you have to change the tune every now and then. You feel what I'm saying? Anyway, family, it kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Because we just talking about some frequencies and shit. And this shit, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just say, it is, it's like, yeah. I know you've been here, and it ain't nothing but respect. I'm going to move on. It's all good, family. It's all good. Much love. You feel me? Nah, we got some more. Now, you might think it's weird, but you know what I'm saying? But, people like weird. You know what I'm saying? And when they see the weird, they might want to come over here and get some truth. You understand? To get their ass right. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened. Motherfuckers say, oh, man, these motherfucking demons, I might need to come over here and get some of that comedic science so I can keep these goddamn demons up on my ass. You feel what I'm saying? I might have to come over here and get me some Medunetta. You understand what I'm saying? To keep these goddamn demons. Man, listen, shit is real. I just had to tell y'all, everything is not, and that's what we have to be balanced, and that's what our ancestors did. You understand, they had their occult too. So let's not, they had the occult sciences to deal with this kind of shit, because it's real. You know what I'm saying? It's real that they got to deal with these goddamn demons, and they call them just that. You see what I'm saying? They call them all them spells. They call them spells. You feel what I'm saying? Where they had to, you had to, and you chant it out. When a motherfucker, when you see these demons, see, if I seen a motherfucker, I get to calling on the ancestors on their ass real quick. You see, be gone, demon. I call their motherfucking ass out and get to calling the grandmasters. Dr. Ben, come be with me. Dr. Khalid Abdul Mohammed, come be with me. These demons is trying to attack me. You understand what I'm saying? Francis Cresswell, come be with me. Come and protect me, because these demons out here, I call their ass out quick. You see what I'm saying? Malcolm X, come be with me. Get on this demon. This demon trying to attack me out here. Your beloved child, you understand? Oh, black righteousness, come get on this beast and run his ass up out of there. Run his ass up out of there. You feel what I'm saying? You got to have some of that too. You see what I'm saying? You got to have some of that. I'll be right, black family. I ain't bullshitting with you. I'll get right on that demon. You feel what I'm saying? Marcus Garvey, come be with me. Get this demon. You understand? Trying to attack me. You can't attack me, demon. I'm beloved by the ancestors. Yeah. I'll be right, black family. I want y'all to get on over. I want y'all to get on over there to Patreon. We got that file for you. We got everything on the menu for the family. We still staying strong. You see what I'm saying? Believe me, I'm on the front line. I don't want nobody to think I'm on the front line. All these niggas out here talking about our movement and shit. They don't come fuck with me. You feel me? They steer away from me because they know that the champion of black power gonna rise up and destroy their ass. They know that. They talk all around me, but they do not talk to me. You feel what I'm saying? Believe me when I tell you, because I'm waiting. And I'm gonna be victorious. And so I put the frequency out there for them niggas that, because I know they watching. So don't talk when you ready to prove your worth out there and you talking against the black power movement and this, that, I will be victorious. Believe me when I tell you. This is General Rasul said, he said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Get on over there to Patreon. And I'm going to teach y'all how we ran them goddamn demons back up in them caves. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you about it. It's a reality to a lot of this shit that they trying to portray is mythology. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be right, black. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.